Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into something that I know many of you in manufacturing deal with day in and day out: financial reconciliation. You know, that super critical, but let's be honest, often painful process of making sure all the numbers actually line up. Let's get right into it.
So let me ask you this. What if that whole process of checking and double checking is the very thing that's holding your business back? I mean, if you've ever felt like you're just buried in spreadsheets, manually verifying every single transaction, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It puts a drag on everything.
And that brings us to what we call the reconciliation grind. You know the drill, right? You're downloading reports from your ERP, payroll, your general ledger, and then painstakingly comparing them line by line in Excel. It's slow, it's tedious, and frankly, it's just a recipe for human error and major compliance headaches.
Just look at this contrast here. On the left, you've got the old way. We're talking days of work, it's always prone to human error, and of course, it delays your financial closing. But then, you look to the right. The ZAP test way? Well, that's a process that takes minutes, delivers perfect accuracy every time, and gives you a full audit trail. I mean, the difference is just night and day. So the big question is, how do we get from days down to minutes? Well, we've got to pivot from the problem to a much, much smarter way of working. And that's where AI-powered robotic process automation comes in. Let's see how ZAPTEST really makes this a reality. Okay, so what exactly is ZAPTEST? The easiest way to think about it is like a digital workforce. It's this brilliant AI-powered platform that learns and then perfectly mimics all those manual steps your team takes. But it does it at an incredible speed and with flawless accuracy. And the result? Those perfect audit-ready reconciliations we've been talking about. Now, I know it might sound complex, but the process itself is actually surprisingly straightforward. This isn't about ripping out all your existing systems. Not at all. It's about layering this intelligent automation right on top of what you already have. Here's how it works. First, ZAPTEST just watches and records the manual steps your team is already doing to create an automation script. Simple. Then, and this part is key, it connects to any system you use. Doesn't matter if it's desktop, web, or even some old legacy software, you don't need any complex APIs. From there, it just executes the task, pulling and comparing data with total precision. And finally, it generates secure audit-ready reports. It can even email them out for you. All right, now for the really exciting part, the results. Let's look at the real-world impact that ZAPTEST can have on a manufacturing company's bottom line. The numbers really do speak for themselves. This chart just says it all, doesn't it? What used to take days of manual, mind-numbing labor is now completely finished in under an hour. That's not just some small improvement, that's a fundamental change in how your finance department can operate. Let's put a hard number on it. We're talking over 90% faster reconciliation cycles. Just think about what that really means. It's not just about closing the books faster. It's about getting that critical financial data to the people making decisions when it can actually make a difference. That gives your business a huge strategic edge. And what about risk? Well, with ZAPTEST, it's pretty much eliminated. You get 100% audit traceability with verifiable, automatically generated reports. Every single step is documented and accounted for. This just removes any doubt or confusion for auditors and stakeholders. It's clean. But here's the ultimate metric, right? You're looking at up to a 10 times return on your investment. That's a massive number. And it's not just about labor efficiency. It's about completely sidestepping all those costly errors and compliance risks that just come with doing things by hand. This is a direct, powerful impact to your bottom line. You know, as impressive as those numbers are, the story really doesn't end with just speed and efficiency. The real transformation here is about something much more fundamental. It's about having confidence in your own data. This quote just nails it. It says, automation isn't just about speed. It's about trust, transparency, and intelligent control. When your reconciliation is automated, it's not just fast, it's trustworthy, it's transparent, and it gives you a level of intelligent control over your finances that was basically impossible to achieve before. So I'll leave you with this question to think about for your own operations. Is your business really, truly built to trust its own numbers? With automation, the answer to that can be an absolute, emphatic yes. Thanks so much for your time.